thank you so much for sitting down, chatting with us. A lot of exciting things going on with the Smokies, the whole organization of the stadium.
Yeah.
So we'll talk a little bit about all of that. But first of all, big news, obviously Smokies making the playoffs once again, going back to defend their Southern League title. Do you think that this team has the ability to do that, to go back-to-back like that?
Well, they've got a shot. They got a seat at the table, so we'll see what happens. Our team's been playing great baseball. We just came off of a 10-game winning streak. We did lose a couple at the end of the homestand on the road, but yeah, they're as good as they were last year, so I'd like to see them win it again. It'd be nice.
And just thinking back to last year's championship, just for the organization, for you, the staff, everybody, just how exciting was that?
Well, it was great. I mean, when you haven't won a championship in 40-plus years like the Smokies hadn't, it was a first for all of my staff and myself included. So it was a great time.
And just looking at last year's team, just seeing the qualities and characteristics they had, what do you feel like makes a good playoff team?
Well, it just, they've got to play well together. At the end of the day, you got to know, your shortstop's got to understand the second baseman. You got to communicate. And really, they got to come into it hot. If you come into the playoffs hot, you got a good chance. It's not always the best team, it's the hottest team that wins it. So we're playing good baseball right now, so we got a good chance.
And Lance Ryan, I know first year kind of with this team, but not with the Cubs organization as a whole.
Right.
I know he's had a few years with High A there. How cool is it to see him, come and just really make an impact his first year with the Smokies?
Oh, Lance has been great. I mean, he got to know him a little bit at spring training. He's one of those quiet generals. He doesn't say a whole lot, but when he does speak, people listen. So he's been wonderful to have. He really has.
And just kind of with the players as well, who are some of the exciting players that fans just love to watch?
Well, yeah, we got a number of them. We've lost a few. We lost a couple players here and there. But, we've got B.J. Murray back. He was on our championship team last year. He's back here for the run, coming off an injury. We got Hayden McGarry, who's here. He got hurt earlier in the year. Well, no, Hayden didn't get hurt. He had a struggle the first part of the season, but he's really hitting the ball well now. Our team's solid, top to bottom.
This has been a memorable place, a lot of history here, a lot of fans coming through the doors here. How hard is it really to leave this stadium?
You know what, this is 25 years here, so anytime you go somewhere for that long, that's a long relationship, right? I've been here for at least half of that, and I love this ballpark. I love the relationships we've developed in the community. It's going to be tough to leave, but you know what, all good things must come to an end.
In your experience, what have been, obviously, last year I'm sure is at the top of the list, but what are some fond memories that you have?
Well, winning the championship always top of mind, but we've had so many great nights. We've set attendance records throughout the course of the last 5 or 6 years. Some of our large group nights, just the relationship you get with the fans. You see your regular day-to-day fans every night out the ballpark, and you develop those relationships. So it's just good seeing them every year. When baseball season rolls around, you see your old friends again. So that's always a lot of fun. So UT night's a big night. We just had that last homestand. Margaritaville night's another big night. So we got so many big nights. It's we're going to miss it all, but we're going to carry it to the next spot and make it bigger and better, hopefully.
And what is the town of Kodak being here in this town that really meant to you in this organization?
This has been a great setting. I'll tell everyone this, we're not leaving because we're not doing well here. We've done extremely great. The community supported the team in droves. We're leaving because we have a chance to go back to where our original fan base was. Our owner's from Knoxville. That's where he wants his team, and at the end of the day, we'll be successful there. But this is one of the unique situations to where we're at a ballpark that's been wildly successful. We've been successful here for 25 years, and we're going to go out on top, hopefully.
What are you looking forward to most about the new stadium, new environment, being in downtown Knoxville?
Well, you can't beat that first pitch at a new ballpark. I've been involved in that one other occasion with another team I was involved with, and that's electric. That's the excitement that first night is what I'm looking forward to.
And you mentioned being with another organization. What do you think makes the Smokies, this organization, just so unique and special?
Well, it's just the state of Tennessee has such great sports fans, and the support we get from the community and all the fans. That's what makes it unique. It's just the environment, the UT Vol, the football. It's football time in Tennessee. All of those things make it so special. It's just a great sports town.
You mentioned the great fans and everything, and I know that you're going to be reaching a new fan base, clientele, kind of going to downtown Knox. The West Knox is not as far people to travel. Kind of, what are you looking forward to most about that, reaching that new fan base? Getting in that stadium and downtown like that.
Well, it's going to be the new shiny shiny stadium in the league, and that's always nice to be involved in that. It's the new relationships. You know, we got a whole new set of political folks to get to know and work with, which we've been working with them already. I'm looking forward to the new faces, looking forward to seeing the old faces show up at the new ballpark, and just looking forward to you know, everything that Knoxville has to offer, because it's one of the fastest growing cities in the United States right now, and it's and hopefully we're going to be a small part of that.
How bittersweet do you think it'll be having the playoffs here the last time ever before entering that new stadium?
Well, it certainly would be nice to finish with a win at home and win the championship. That would be a lot of fun, and I know it would be a very memorable moment for my staff as well as all of the current fans that are out for that ball game. That's going to be bittersweet to see that our last game's here, but if we win, it'll make it all that much more better.
Do you guys have any big promotions kind of coming up? Anything you want to let fans know about? I know the last homestand before the playoffs, and then obviously getting to host that first game.
Yeah, you know, we're going to have, we're doing a stadium replica that Saturday night to give away of this ballpark. So when you leave here, you leave with a replica of the stadium. We're doing a last pitch on Sunday, which is a baseball we're giving away to all the fans as they enter the ballpark, a last pitch of the final stadium. We got a number of things. We got a couple of surprises we'd like to pop up on folks when they get here. But there's a lot of cool things. Do a lot of giveaways. Really just, and we're going to recognize a lot of people. Recognize all of our fan base, the relationship with the city and the county, and just you know, it's going to be a celebration, is what it is.